What's up, MP?
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. Well, Greg, hadn't this been a fun season so far? And it feels like the highlights just become more and more spectacular.
And that's because these guys are so competitive, trying to constantly one-up each other, and the fans are the beneficiaries.
And tonight, MP really wants to pile up the dunks, make his points in the paint.
Yeah, he wants to go viral with a few monster slams. Facing off with some great rim protectors, not going to be easy, but MP seems determined to make it happen.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. And he gets the bucket.
Impressive how confident MP is down there. It feels like he can score at will when he gets it in that area.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't...
And he commits the intentional foul. And a close game so far through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say, moving on, the Mavs find themselves in a battle? Close matchup so far.
Their offense is flowing. Guys are getting into...
And that'll do it for halftime.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And that's an intentional foul. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Substitution on the court.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Three-pointer gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 21.
Creating spacing. That's his third three-pointer of the night and his second this half.
Pass to Clement. Here's MP. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's just...
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This game may not have been the...
Like those kicks, MP?
Welcome to 2K Sports. We're ready to... Two teams tonight trying to elevate to mid-season form, Grant, and really start to push to control each game.
And that gets more and more difficult as fatigue mounts. The travel miles climb and games just tighten up. But you know, BA, you just got to push through all of that and keep playing your best ball.
So it's the Knicks now, and so they choose to intend... Dallas leading by 5. Down low, MP drops it in.
There you go. MP just being efficient.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Mavericks ahead, leading by a point. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Guys, I heard that some of our production crew has been ranking us behind our backs.
I gotta be number 1.
Now let's change gears back to the New York Knicks, who find themselves in a tightly contested ball game.
They look great on offense. The ball.
Thanks, as always.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. MP is out there with Flag. Then it's Smith. Then there's Alperon Şengün. And it's Ryder in at the point.
MP just showing off the vert.
And the Knicks with the possession here after the basket by Dallas. Here's Alexander from out on the wing. He knocks it down. Alexander's got 5 points.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And Giddey has got the ball here for Dallas. We've got Jakichonis. Jalen Wells out there with Miller. And it's Sampson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And an intentional foul right there.
Fifth personal foul. First team foul.
And the foul called on MP. So it's Dallas winning this one. And they barely squeezed out the...
What's up, MP?
Coming right up, the Pelicans. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher. Good work by MP. He gets positioning inside and capitalizes. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. And they go to the intentional foul. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Mavericks lead by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Now let's change gear. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We've seen Jalen Duren really having a great game.
And early on, he has been feasting in the paint. And you have to think they're going to keep hitting the big.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. Pelicans leading by 8, and so they choose. MP out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Flag. And it's Smith, and it's Ryder in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Schroeder's shot is good. Schroeder's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press.
So a close game sees Dallas taking this.
One division. Call. We got Ferre.
Good, MP.
Doris, when we saw these two teams come up on the schedule, this was one you and I were looking forward to.
Oh, my goodness. This was one I've had circled for sure. And the reason, two teams that executed a high level, and boy, did they play at breakneck speed. Boy, high percentage shots, so valuable. MP making sure he doesn't waste an opportunity.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
And that's an intentional foul. And so they foul intentionally. And they go to the intentional foul. Charlotte shooting their first foul shots of the night. First free throw is good. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple. And getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back with you shortly.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shot.
Yeah, the only way to...
It's time now to... That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game.
And if you just joined... He's checked in for the Mavericks. On the court for the Hornets, we've got Jared McCain, also Ivy out there, and it's Farrell in at the 4.
And that closeout certainly.
And so it's the Hornets who come out on top here.
Good luck out there, MP.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA starting, Greg, to enter the third act of the regular season. A lot of teams looking for that extra gear right now.
Yeah, some fans might think that everything is decided at this point of the season, but there's a lot of games left and nothing is written in stone.
Impressive how confident MP is down there. It feels like he can score at will when he gets it in that area.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that.
And the foul called on MP. And that... That'll do it for the first half of competitive games so far. It's Dallas. They lead by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
What do you think about our Eastern Conference winner?
He's been piling on the points during this last stretch of games, getting to his spots, executing.
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Mavericks.
I love how they're running.
And that's all for us. Now it's...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. And now lead aside to foul intentional. So on the floor for Denver.
What?
He's out there with Barrett. And there's Hart. And so it's Dallas winning this one. Some good.
And going through their pregame warm-ups. And now, 2K Sports brings you Thursday night in the NBA. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And now... they've got Kyle Filipowski, and it's Dowje in at the three. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
That's on the D there. I mean, you got to push MP further away from the basket, or you can expect this to happen.
Don't let me get a foul. You don't. I'm going to scream.
Filipowski's got 6.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love
That's a get. Next time better.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Jazz leading by 10. And we'll step away briefly.
It's the last game, I'm going to go hurry.
Third quarter, right after the break.
Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Oh, I asked it.
Now, looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Mavericks.
They can't keep fouling.
Appreciate you joining.
And we played through the... Jazz leading by 13. On the floor.
Don't fucking do that, Jazz. You're not allowed to do that.
He's out there with Smith, and it's MP in at the 5.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Well, MP knows these are high-value looks inside.
And they go to the intentional foul. Utah's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup.
Last match.
It's a net victory for the Jazz.
You got y'all on Wolf.